Hey YouTube, what's going on? Rwells87 here. It's definitely been a while since my last upload. I've never uploaded a video myself, and I only have 2 uploads as it is. I have my 13 ghost kills on the Halo 3 beta, and I have my wonderful idea called the bungee run between me and my friend Johan. We tied 4 bungee cords to each other and started running in the opposite direction, and they popped and it hurt. So anyway, this is going to be a different little taste compared to my other 2 videos. I've been searching around YouTube and just different websites, and I'm in the tech field, and I decided to start studying for the Network Plus. You know, you might ask, well, why did you pick the Network Plus as your first and not the A Plus? I've studied for the A Plus a couple times, but I find it kind of hard because there's a lot of situational type stuff where every answer could be technically right, but it's the most correct, and I tended to struggle a lot with that, and I said, you know what, I've been in IT. I went to school for 2 years, and I've been in the field for 3, so I have about 5 years experience. And I just, where I'm trying to get to, a network admin, a system admin type level, I just didn't see the A Plus as something I needed. So needless to say, I chose the Net Plus as my first test, and I was looking out there on YouTube. There were some training videos out there, but there weren't any really videos to say, some guidance on somebody who, say, hey, try this, do this. So, like I said, you don't have to take my word for it. I haven't taken the test and been successful. I can tell you that I am taking pretty much all the practice tests that are out there, including the brain dumps, and I'm getting about 85 to 90%. So for me, my methods have been effective, and I just want to kind of share my experience with those of you who might be looking to get into Net Plus. So I'll kind of give you a rundown on what I did, and then suggestions if I were to do it again. First off, I got a hold of the train signal videos, and it was the 2005 objectives, so it was a little bit outdated. But really on the Net Plus, they just add things to it. They don't remove as much, so a lot of the videos were pretty. They could apply to the 2009 objectives. Now, right off the bat, let me say the guy is a CCIE. There are only like 15,000 in the world, and a lot of them work for Cisco, and that's about the highest cert you can get through Cisco. So he knew what he was talking about, and as I found with a lot of these video series, these guys definitely have the credentials, but the problem is they tend to inundate you with a lot of extra information and a lot of stuff on. They'll give you examples using configuring a Cisco router. Well, essentially, configuring a Cisco router is beyond the scope of the Network Plus. It's way beyond the scope of the Network Plus, and I found the information interesting, and I found it useful. I'm going to use it, especially because my next cert I'm going for is the CCENT, Cisco Certified Entry Level Network Technician. I know it's a lot to say, but hey, it is what it is. Network Plus is easier to say, but what can you do? Anyway, he gave me a lot of information, but I liked how he explained things, and I definitely recommend the train signal videos. And after I was done with him, I was getting about 65–70%, so I decided, you know what, you need 80% to pass the test. So I said, I'm going to use another resource. So I started looking out there, and I ended up deciding to go with the CBT Nuggets. I mean, most tech people out there know CBT Nuggets is a name that you hear everywhere. And according to some, is the #1 training video resource out there. So I said, hey, what the hell? I'll go for the CBT Nuggets. So I started watching the CBT nuggets, and I would show screen caps, but I'm not sure what the legality issue is on that. But you'll find some on some forums out there. The guy who did the CBT nuggets, his whiteboards are ridiculously full with information, and sometimes if you watch about half they're 45 minutes, anywhere from 20 to 45 minutes, but if you pop in the middle of a CBT nugget and he's on a whiteboard, and let's say 1 or 2 days have passed since you've been able to pick up the video, you may be totally lost as to what's going on, because his whiteboards are totally full, and you just may be totally lost. So I made it probably through, I want to say, 12 videos of the close to 30 videos, if not more, on the CBT nuggets, and I decided to. I was just getting tired of it. It was real hard for me to watch the videos, and a lot of people, the name CBT nuggets is synonymous with yes, good training, but at the same time boring. So I decided to look for something else, and I had a electronic book of the Cybex Network Plus 2009 by Todd Lamel, and you'll excuse me if the pronunciation is wrong, but I can say for the money out there, for the $40, it's definitely the best resource and the best thing I found out there. If I could do it all again, I just would have got the Lamel book from the beginning and just read that and done it, because even after the 12 CBT nuggets, I was still at about an 75-80%, so I didn't see that much improvement. But after the Lamel books, I'm at about 85-90%, and I feel more confidence. I just feel great going into the test. I want to be hitting 95-100% because it's $239. Who doesn't want to be doing as good as they can before they walk into the test? But definitely I found the Lamel book to be great. There were, I was trying to pinpoint my areas of weakness, and going in, definitely subnetting, definitely wireless, and definitely the different network operating systems were my weakest points out of all the objectives. And I can honestly say that I've taken some practice tests where it tells you the percentage based on objective that you're getting. So it'll say we asked you 3 questions on network operating systems and you were 100%, or 66%, or 33%, or you didn't get any of them right. I can honestly say those were my weakest areas, and now they're at about 100%. I want to say I'm about 9 for 10 on all questions, and just his explanation on subnetting alone sold me on the book. It's chapter 8, and just basically I had been through a lot of other resources to try and learn how to subnet, and I just couldn't do it. Finally I just read chapter 8 in the Lamel book, and you know what, I'm knocking subnets out like it's nothing. So I would definitely, most bang for your buck, get the Lamel book. Other than that, just some tips. I got like 30 seconds, so I'm going to wrap this up quick. Just know your network operating system, your protocols, the OSI model, and what protocols operate on which layer of the OSI, and just definitely have a good grasp on subnetting. If you have any questions, of course, hit me up, and I hope I didn't bore you too much in my video. Like I said, hopefully I get a warm welcome back to YouTube after a while. Thanks.